Now, the record is 8-8, but look at this. He has the most points by average in elimination games, minimum 5 games, and that includes Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, arguably the 2 best players who ever lived. So as we move forward, I think my question, and the question maybe of Cavaliers fans or all basketball fans, can he sustain this in another elimination game, Isaiah?
Absolutely. And, let me see if I can just put this in perspective in terms of when we're talking about LeBron James. There, out of all the NBA players who have ever played the game, he's in that special room of maybe 7 or 8 players who can have the discussion of, are you the best to ever play? There's not many who can be in that discussion. So when we put up a graphic and it's Wilt Chamberlain and it's Michael Jordan, they're in that room. Guys like myself, others, we peeking in to see what they're talking about. LeBron James is in that room. So can he do it again? Absolutely. And now that the burden is off his shoulders, so to speak, in terms of questioning his jump shot, he's on fire right now. And a LeBron James on fire and a Kyrie Irving on fire for 2 more games, to me, spells trouble for the Warriors.
Guys like you and me are just reading the tweets, Vince. About
those
those
guys
guys speaking
about
into
the
that
other
room.
guys.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, 4. So in the finals now, LeBron James 40 points in 4 of 11 finals contests against the Warriors, and I'm completely with Isaiah. If you don't think LeBron James is capable of doing it again, you'd be fooling yourself.
Well, it's going to be interesting. Draymond is back, just putting it out there, and that's going to change the dynamic of this elimination game. Another interesting aspect of LeBron James' run through the finals with Kyrie is that they have teamed to become just the 4th set of teammates to have 140 or more points through the first 5 games of an NBA Finals. So rare, it hasn't been done since 1963, Baylor and West, and they did it the year before, and Elgin Baylor was even better with 209 points through 5 games. So my question is, Bones, are LeBron and Kyrie kind of like West and Baylor in terms of facing this invincible opponent?
Well, I'll tell you what, they're just glad that Bill Russell's not involved in any of these equations, because through 1962 and 1970, it was 7 straight finals for Jerry West and Elgin Baylor, who, by the way, in his first 3 years in L.A. averaged 34, then 38, and then 34. The original Fire and Ice, but Bill Russell put them out every time. So Kyrie and LeBron are doing some remarkable things in that game, Zeke. How about their last 25 baskets were scored or assisted on by either Kyrie or LeBron? That's a pretty hefty 2-man combination.
Yeah, and I'll go back to what I said before. These 2 guys are capable of doing it again for 2 more games. And when we looked at that list, right, you got Baylor and West. They did it twice, okay? So those are 2 guys, and then there's 2 more, and then there's Kyrie and LeBron. So there's only 6 people in the history of our game who's ever had these kind of numbers, and LeBron James is one of them. So to think that they can't do it 2 more times, don't fool yourself. And like you said, Bones, they're not playing against Russell. They're not playing against Chamberlain. They're not playing against Alcindor or Kareem. They're playing against 2 guys who are the same size as they are in terms of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
I love when we go to the old tape. We got West and Baylor in the show.
Hey,
that's awesome.